Yes, if you still have a problem on how to trim this short pixel, this video is going to be very interesting for you so that you can also learn how to make this short pixel. So join me.
Morris, the crochet.
Yes, now, number one, this is the question that I always get from you guys. Why do I put this net? Yes, one, this net helps me like most of the times when the cornrows are very big, so it creates those spaces that it covers those spaces that maybe I would want to sew in there so that my crochet does oh sorry so that my weave doesn't get those humps. I think you have ever seen those people when they cut these short pixels and you find there is a lot of humps. Yes, and then another thing is that people have been asking me like, how do you oil yourself when you have this net? Yes, this net is transparent. Of course, when you add in the oil, it will always reach on the scalp. Yeah, it is not like it cannot. You can see it how it looks. So if you add on the oil, yeah, mostly those who have the anti-itchy that are oily, it can always reach the scalp. And another thing, we have been getting those comments like people say that it is itchy, like this with that it itches a lot. So this net also helps to prevent that itching, yeah, for those ones. Now as we are sewing this, after when I'm done, like the way I said, I use this net for the two things that it covers. Most of the times it covers those spaces that I would want to add on the weave, and then for it just covers in there. Now as you're starting, of course we all know that this the beginning, mostly like on in the sides and the behind, the beginning, you can always start with the first layer, because here there's no need to put like two layers since you're going to trim it to be flat. Yes, and now what I can always advise for you to the advice that I can give you is whenever you're going to solve this, you need to first look at someone's head shape. That is very important. That there are those people who don't have corners, like behind they don't have the corners, so you just have to apply the like 4 layers to create it yourself. So now we all know that most times these people love like on top to be somehow with bigger volume, like with curls, and then on the sides it's always have to be flat. So in your mind you just have to sew in, knowing that maybe on top you can use 2 3 4 layers on top, sorry, and then on the sides you can always use 1 to 2 according to the spaces of your cornrows. Yes, because now if your cornrows are bigger, it means you cannot use the same layers with this one who have made the corners that are very packed. You understand that? So that's why that the net is going to help us to make sure that you can sew anywhere. Like this is why you always use the bond. That's why they always have to make sure that's why their weaves can always move in the good direction, because they are just applying it on the net. So it is the same thing when you apply this as you're sewing, but you just have to continue with that. It's not like you're supposed to match, like to move with the lines. No, you can always even skip some lines according to how you are doing these short pieces. And in fact, in more details, it's going to be in my courses, so that I teach more about it, so that you guys can also learn, because I realize most people have opt to do this main one than than applying wigs all the time. So this one would be the best option for them. So as we're continuing, let's see how it is going to be.
You look so good. Nobody do it like Maurice. Yeah. Nobody do it like Maurice. Yeah. The crochet master. Nobody do it like Maurice. Yeah. Oh no 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 no. Nobody do it like Maurice. The crochet master. Crochet master. He got the touch of a crochet master. Yeah. No no.
Yes, another thing, something that I wanted to clarify here, guys. Whenever you're if you're a hairstylist and you're trying to sew this weave, when your client tells you that this center, like where I've reached this position, when your client tells you that it is painful, please I beg you, just remove it. At least that part you can always remove it if you didn't ask before sewing, because this is the most dangerous part. And our clients, they have this thing of, yeah, it is just painful but it will stop. Trust me, if it is with this short piece and this center is painful, just say it very fast so that they don't finish it and you go when that center is painful, because it might cause problems and you might lose your hair after you're going to remove it. So you should always have to be very careful, and with the hairstyles, try to ask your client that if that position is very painful, and if it is, make sure that you repeat the cornrow, like maybe to do it softer. And another thing is, like when you're sewing that center, you just you don't need to use a force. You don't have to pull the thread to use more power when you're sewing the center. So please make sure that you know that. And according to what I've realized, those are the things that I will have to put still in my courses, so that you guys can understand how you can always do this short pixel. So as we are cutting, this is always hard for me, like to teach you guys how to trim this short pixel. But I always say that it is according to what you feel inside you, how you want your weave to look like, or maybe how the client told you how she wants the weave to. That is how you always have to trim it. There are always those people who love it flat, so the trimming changes, and there are those ones who always love it like maybe on top it is a lot and then on the side it is very flat, and still can also do that. So about the trimming, you can always do it according to how you want it to come out. So let's continue and see how it is going to be.
Got those around my soul, baby. I've been thinking about the way you're looking, yeah. Oh, you get the one boy I Morris, the crochet master, didn't make on you, yeah. The nigga did you so right. Your makeup so nice, body fine like wine. You look so good, so good. Morris the crochet master.
Yes, and most of the times when we reach at this part, that's when people lose it all, and you find like they're not trimming it well, because when you leave the volume mostly like on this part, trust me, it will not come out very nicely. You just have to make sure that this part is really very flat, so that the head shape creates itself. So that's why I take my time when I'm trimming here on this side, so that it comes out very nicely. So this is how it is, that I'm using the comb cutter and then with my machine, so that it brings out very nicely. So you can see here the volume is still there, but now like here in front it is doing it well, but behind is still a lot. So I will have to make sure that I still trim it very you see, this is how you trim it, so that you make sure it is really down, like it is flat. Yeah, when it is flat, it is going to give you that shape, and you also have to love it. So this is how it looks. And I was still telling you guys, my name is Maurice, the crochet master, and I work at Hair by Clippers with a Z. If you always want to come and get our services, you can always come at Hair by Clippers. We are located in Intinda Ministers Village, that is Kampala City, and we are still have a branch in Mbarara City, located in Kamkuzi behind BAM petrol station. So you can always come for our good services. So as you're done with this, I still want to remind you that soon I'm going to launch the online courses. Yes, and still I'm going to be one of your instructor for those courses. So please make sure that you're ready. Very soon I'm dropping the link for you guys, so that you can go and learn all these more detail. So we can see as we compare, so that when we reach at the exact detailed videos, when you also have the idea on what you're supposed to do. So for now, I'm gonna be signing out, but if you still have any question that you can ask, please go in my comment section. Tell me what you would feel like, what you want to know about this short pixel, and I'll be right there to answer you. See you in my other next video. Bye bye. My name is Maurice, the crochet master, and remember, we always do videos every week. I'll make sure that I upload a video for you. See you in my other next video.
Don't around my soul, baby. I've been thinking about the way you're looking, yeah. Oyingite wongoyaka, yeah. Maurice, the crochet master, did a make on you, yeah, yeah. The nigga did you so right. Your makeup so nice, body fine like wine. You look so good, so good. Maurice the crochet master, yabako kolangako. Ako toto wansa, beauty na chichayo. Engeri jonyo mye, okwana nembaga. You look so good. Nobody do it like Maurice. Yeah. Nobody do it like Maurice, yeah. The crochet master. Nobody do it like Maurice, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Nobody do it like Maurice, the crochet master, crochet master. He got the touch of a crochet master.